Good morning, adventurers. This is now day 16. Since last we spoke, it's done some raining. There's a light on the horizon, emanating from the bayou. You shouldn't be so surprising. Gotta get there before I come home to you. So, you saw me kind of relaxing in the meadow at the end of day 15. It was on that very spot that I erected the tent here. That was fairly early. Let's say 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. The sun was still up. But yeah, I've just been in the tent since then, basically. It rained about 3 hours. A little bit heavy for a bit, but it was never windy. It was always coming straight down. Say 11 p to 2 a. Oh, pardon me. So today, I'm in some taller grass, and it's wet. So that's annoying for tearing down the tent because you just can't get it dry, right? I can shake off the rain fly, but it's going to be damp, and that's how I'm going to have to pack it up. I don't mind getting myself wet. I will dry, but the tent, I'd really rather be dry when I put it away in the bag. Okay, so what's on tap for today? I think we have something on the order of 25 miles total. 3 miles from the end is a portage. There's a dam just before Brainerd. And I don't remember this dam at all from the last trip. I can't imagine it's a new one. I don't have a memory of it. So, portage is always annoying. It's like packing up in the morning. You have to... Annoying for the same sort of reason. It's this task you got to do before you get going. And the portage breaks up your day in that way. It would be better to have that be a takeout. If you can combine the two, that makes the task less of an issue. To have a portage right at the end, because you got to unpack your stuff anyway, right, to make camp, and vice versa. But yeah, in this case, it's in the middle. But the goal is Brainerd today, which is a bigger city. That's maybe an exaggeration. I don't even know how to estimate its size, but it'll have, chain stores and restaurants and that sort of thing, as opposed to just being a small town with a local diner and a convenience store. I don't know if that'll help me to resolve my temperature control issues or find a better tent, but that might be something I try to do there. I have indecision paralysis on this. I looked into getting some things shipped to Brainerd to a Dropbox in Amazon, and I've never used Amazon Dropbox. But I see things that I can get in. I had a shopping cart with 3 things, 2 of which I could get next day delivered to my home, and one thing that was going to take 2 days. And then when I shipped a Dropbox to Brainerd, it was going to be, I think one thing was in 3 days, and then two things were like a week. And I suppose it's just there's no fulfillment station that's anywhere near Brainerd is what it amounts to, so they got to ship it in. But I don't know, that seems odd. I guess the infrastructure is no longer in place for 2-day shipping. They used to be famous for that before they built this big infrastructure. You get 2-day shipping pretty much anywhere at Amazon. So yeah, their business model's changed. But that was annoying just as a concept that I couldn't get things the way I was used to being able to get things. And it's even more of an issue, not so much the time as the timing. You have to, for this, as we're passing through, you have to have it set up at, just the right time, the right day, in order to pick it up and not have to stick around waiting for it. So, I mean, there's a lot of, that was an annoyance. So, again, I had chosen some things and then didn't because it was going to be a hassle. I'm just going to try to find things on the shelves, which means I think there's a Dick's Sporting Goods, there'll be a Walmart, there might be a Target, and there'll be I need a new knee brace. For those of you that don't know, this intro is getting pretty long, but I have been wearing a knee brace. It's just kind of a nagging injury, and I think that helps it not nag. I do a lot of bending of my knee in the canoe. I mean, it's not a lot of leg work where I'm using the musculature, but to find a comfortable position, you're moving your legs around. So sometimes I have them stretched straight out. Sometimes I have them doubled up under me. Sometimes they're, just kind of crossed at like acute angles. But it gets moved around a lot, and my brace is getting pretty worn out. I've been wearing it for 6 months now. Since I tweaked my knee, I can operate without it, but how long I can operate without it, I don't know. It seems to help to have it, and I want to have it available. So that's drugstore stop. Hopefully they'll have something that is similar to what I've got, because I want to replace it exactly if I can. And I could have done that through Amazon, but the timing wasn't there, right? So, yeah, not looking forward to today. Packing up is going to be annoying with the wet tent, and the portage is annoying. Another reason portages are annoying is that the water is still before them, right? You get up to a dam and it's just not flowing freely like a river does. It's making a pool or a modest lake or whatever. So you don't get the advantage of the current of the river. You have to work for your mileage. But yeah, we got to get at it. Can't get there until you do the do. So let's stop talking and get out there and do some stuff. Be back in touch. Day 16. Okay, day 16. I'm up and moving. There's my tent. I've got to clear it out. I still have to tear it down to get ready. And then, of course, get stuff packed into bags and the canoe back in the water before getting going. But I found an unfortunate bit of news this morning. It rained and we left the orange dry bag open overnight. It contains a lot of our dry goods. They may be fine, they might be soaked, there might be something in between, but yeah, it's unfortunate. We might be replacing all our food, although quite frankly we're using far less of it than I had planned. I think there'll be more use of it on the lower river, so it might just be added weight, and it could be a blessing that we just decide to ditch it all and we'll replace it when we get down a little lower. But in the meantime, we got to decide what we're going to do with it and go through it. Tough bit of news. Okay, still haven't packed the tent up. Been stalling a little bit, exploring. There's a little point up here by the inlet. The inlet's that grassy space right there that goes back to the boat ramp, and people have made a fire pit and a little fishing hole here with a couple chairs. I'm gonna make my way back now. Just kind of moving slowly, getting a start today. Disappointing news with the dry goods. Still haven't checked them all out to see what state they're in, but that's next. Updates when available. A little bit of good news, true believers. I was worried about it with the rain and the bag haven't been open, but I think we're in pretty good shape. I had a backpack. This beige backpack was kind of sitting up top. It doesn't even feel that wet, but it was blocking a lot of rain from getting in. So even the toilet paper still is in good shape, which was among the larger concerns. We just got a loose roll in there in the bottom, and it's holding up. So we're good to press on. No need to restock. Maybe even just dispose of some of these heavy dry goods that we're really not using that much. We'll sort that out at some point, but not this morning. Time to get moving. Okay, adventurers, this might be the last footage we are able to present you of Paul. He's leaving first and traveling on a little further than us today. So Godspeed, Paul. Safe travels. Good meeting you, and may we meet again. 10 a.m. day 16. Last touches. We've got the canoe all packed. Jamie is sorting his solar panels to get some charge on his battery. I guess it was a battery intensive night. He was flying drone and I don't know what all else, listening to music, using up his battery. So he's looking to recoup. Should be a good day for it. Yeah. We got sun out, so we should get some good charge out of that. Might even just be a half a day to get full charge, who knows. If things go well, that should work. And we're about to put in. We'll get out on the water and make some mileage. We're still a little up in the air about where we're going, apparently. I understood differently. Jamie's been doing most of our navigation, so he explains to me that the good place to camp is not great access to Brainerd, so that might stand in the way of my Brainerd thoughts. I don't know if I can catch an Uber from over there or what, but I would like to get into town and do some things, not least of which is just blow off some steam and meet some people. But we'll see what we can accomplish. Main goal is the trip. Secondary goal is Brainerd, so we can make concessions if need be. But getting underway. We'll get back in touch as exciting things take place. Okay, we are underway, day 16. Seeing a lot of early footage on this day. I don't know if there's going to be anything interesting late. Glassy morning, right? It's very low wind, and that was true all night. I mean, the tent wasn't being buffeted. The rain was falling straight down. So that continues. It seems like it's going to shape up to be a warm one and a little on the humid side. I'm already sweating a little bit, just tearing down camp and getting packed up. Not sure what's going to happen in Brainerd. We might encounter some problems with regard to taking out and or finding a place to stay in town, causing us to press on to a little campsite that has high marks about 7 miles downriver from there. So we're going to feel it out. It would be a minor disappointment to miss Brainerd, but Brainerd's nothing special in my mind. I remember us doing it, but I don't remember anything particularly fondly. It's just going to have services. So we're going to feel it out. In the meantime, we got a lot of
very slow current miles to make, especially coming up on a dam. It seems slow right here. The river's kind of wide, and then the dam will kind of bring things to a halt until we get around it, and then we'll have 3 miles of log flume maybe to get into Brainerd from there. But we'll check it out. But here we have 2 skies, one off the river and one up above. Beautiful morning. So at one point this was a nice wooden retaining wall. It's fallen into a bit of disrepair. It's still, good wood. It's just that the soil gave way and a lot of the planking with it, obviously, on that fencing. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to try to reclaim this or not, but it's falling apart. Nature will retake what we claim. We find ourselves taking multiple little breaks throughout the day. Sometimes we might take as much as 20 minutes or so, but a lot of times it's just 5. Jamie just sponged out his floorboard there, getting a little puddle of water or sand and dirt and clay up out of there, making a cleaner environment, which is better for the canoe. If you're not grating against sand under your feet, then you're putting less wear on the interior hull. But it's more for comfort than for durability of the canoe, I think. Coming up on a nice little spread, it looks like. Let's zoom in on that and take a look. Right around a half bend, and at the beginning of another bend, it looks like, is quite a nice place. Maybe we'll camp there tonight. What do you think? All right, guys, till next. Day 16, noon. The banks of the river have become quite ricey, and I think that has to do with the water being backed up by the dam. I might be misreading that, but it makes sense. With apologies to Mark Twain, this is life on the Mississippi. We're just pausing here to have a little granola bar, lunch, breakfast sort of thing. Sip of water and then we'll be back to it, but we're taking 10 or 15 here. We laid back for a little bit and stretched our backs and arms. Of potential note, and I might be imagining things, but yeah, I was massaging my shoulders a bit with the opposite hand, and I feel as though I'm getting some musculature there that didn't exist 3 weeks ago. So sore as it is, pain means gain, as they say. So both of those things, if they go hand in hand, are happening. Okay, signing off to finish up a quick little snack and finish our stretch and drink some water and get back paddling about 5 minutes from now, probably, something like that. So this is the dam at the end of, I don't know, big long string of lakes, basically. I don't know if this is hydro, flood control, property value enhancement. I don't know the purpose of this dam, but here it is, and we got a portage around it. Where it is that the portage is right, probably right about there. We'll figure this out, I guess. Okay, gotta get paddling. We're going the wrong direction. So this is the facility on the left bank at the dam. Here, the dam. Here, the portage. They have a dock, and they've got like a narrow asphalt walk thus far. Please fill out a recreational use monitoring card and drop it in the box. Restrooms located at the portage trail. I see. Well, we might comply. I don't see a card, nor do I have anything to write with. So filling it out might be a trick. Looks like there's a mailbox up here with the card and perhaps something to write with. Take a quick walk. Jamie's already found the paperwork. Jamie's the kind of guy that's likely to comply. Got bathrooms there. They might flush, they might not. Might check that out and find out. This looks a little more like a spillway than a boat ramp, but we caught up to Paul. Here he is, portaging his canoe. Of course, he's gonna get a much faster start given that we haven't even taken out yet. And he's moving on across. Jeez, what a bizarre collection of ants or something. I don't know what these are. They're a colony type of thing, and this might be their home. I don't know these things. They're all over. Huh, all right, well. Under certain flow conditions, Class 3 rapids could be present. Scout before proceeding. Water levels can change suddenly. Well, that's exciting. Oh. Let's take a look over here. That is not a great put-in. Got a decent put-in over there, sir? Paul seems to have this under control solo. Oh, and he's putting right in with the wheels. Oh, one more oomph. He's got it. Okay. You make your own boat trailer out of those things, huh?
That's it. Multifunction. The only thing is you gotta get the feet there. Small price to pay, but we'll show you.
All right, I'm gonna go look at this spillway. Got ourselves a little spillway. Here comes Jay. Did you fill out our paperwork, sir?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to do one for Paul?
All good. Everybody does.
Oh, I do too?
Sorry?
I do too?
No, I put for 2 people.
Oh, you did? Okay. Let's take a look at this. It's shooting out of there pretty good. Surprised this isn't fenced off. Looks like I could dive right out into that flow. If I were an adrenaline seeker, I might do that very thing. Yeah, that's kind of fascinating that this, I can just walk up to this. Here we have it. This is the Mississippi River in all its glory. Might be as fast as it ever runs right here. Yeah. Okay. That's actually a cool sight. We're gonna wrap this up and make this portage. Looks like, geez, where do we go from here? We go out and around way over there. We gotta cross all that current. Okay, well, we got a plan now. That looks like the outlet off the left. Okay. We'll get you back online when we put back in. Let you know what's what. Not to be a quick one, folks, because we got to get to paddling. But here's the backside of the dam. We had to cross the river, and we got a little bit of stuff to navigate up here. So I'm going to put it away, and we're going to navigate. So Kiwanis Park, right here on the riverfront, is not really active on the riverfront, quite frankly. Kiwanis Landing, I guess. But Paul has stopped. He's ordered DoorDash. Jamie is working on ordering something for us. We're just past the 4th and last bridge in the Brainerd area. It's about 5 miles to our intended takeout, and it's 4:38 in the afternoon. Paul apparently has his food. Hopefully ours will be forthcoming in the next 30 minutes or so. We topped off on water, and I guess we're ready for what comes next. So at the time of this recording, there's been a recent comment indicating or alluding to the fact that maybe I don't paddle so much. I just want to point out that Jamie takes his breaks too. So the river islands, unfortunate though it may be, is where people discard their unwanted timber. They just drop it there and go on about their lives as if it just doesn't deface the natural beauty of the island. People are disgraceful. All right, folks, we have made Overlook Campsite. We've gone on past Brainerd, and we briefly considered pressing on to Crow Wing. It's about another 4 river miles, but we just got tuckered out, and as you can see, the quality of light, we could have made it, I guess, but this is a nice spot. We're all spread out. The landing's not great. It's a bunch of rocks. I'm going to walk us down there now. You can take a look. But this is about the end of day 16. Day 17 will begin, and we're still debating our plans for day 17. You can see what I mean by the rocky takeout. It's not ideal for the hull of a canoe, but we're ashore. So when we come up with plans for tomorrow, they're still kind of in the air, because it's right now time to start really getting things sorted out to line ourselves up to get to Minnesota for the state fair, and our method of doing that remains unsettled. So I'm gonna grab a couple things from the canoe, tie her off just cursorily, and go make camp.